Come on in, come on up, come on over for the merriest time of year. Come on up, come on in, get together for a good time. Smile, my dear. Come on in, come on up, come on over. We'll be dancing round the tree. So let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3. We know.
Welcome back to my channel, The Baking Diva. Well, you saw the opening of my video. What can I say? Brr! Baby, it's cold outside. They forecasted us getting a nor'easter, and they said maybe a foot of snow here in New Jersey. Well, they're not always right, but this time they were. We got just about a foot of snow. The worst part was so windy and bitter cold. The snow is beautiful. Last year we hardly got any. Right before Thanksgiving, we got a little bit, and then we never got any the rest of the winter. The year before was, I think, about the same. So this was the first big snowfall we've had in a few years, and everybody was excited about it, including moi. I love the snow, but as you can see, it's certainly no fun when you have to clean it up. But it was good packing snow, fun to make a snowman in and snow angels. But anyway, so what's a girl to do when it's so bad outside? Well, stay in and make desserts and bake cookies, right? But before we get started, I want to thank all of you for sticking with me and supporting my channel. And I have so many new subscribers that I just want to really thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I mean that. It truly means a lot to me. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy this baking journey with me. If you haven't already subscribed, go down and hit the red subscribe button and the little bell, and you won't miss any of my future videos. All YouTube does is send you a notification. So enough blah blah blah. Excuse my hair, excuse my bird chirping. Being outside, whew, in that wind, I needed a lot of face cream and tried to blow this out, but it is what it is. So anyway, today we're going to make Buckeyes. Now, if you don't like peanut butter, you might as well skip over this video because it's peanut buttery. Most of my family likes it, except for 2 of my grandsons who don't like peanut butter at all. But that's okay. They don't have to eat them, right? Now, Buckeyes. That bird is not going to stop chirping. I stop, she stops. I talk, she talks. You know, those of you that watch me, she wants to take over the darn channel. But anyway, Buckeyes are interesting. They're sort of like a peanut butter ball, but they're not covered all the way with chocolate. They're only covered halfway. And I thought it was interesting where they got their name. They're named for the resemblance of the nut of Ohio from the Buckeye tree. Did you know that? See? I taught you something new today. They came from the nut of the Buckeye tree, and the Buckeye tree is from the state of Ohio. So this candy is particularly popular in Ohio and neighboring states, and best of all, it's no bake and it is delicious. So let's get started. The first thing you need is an electric mixer. If you don't want to use your stand mixer, you can use a hand mixer. But in there, let me get my recipe out here. And this also has a little ingredient in it that some of them don't have, but I like to put it in there. I think it's delicious. So here we go. Let me just fix my recipe. Don't let me fall off my crazy bench. And whoa, let me get started here. Come on, recipe. Why are you giving me a hard time? Can you believe it? There's never dullness on this channel, that's for sure. All right. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to combine our peanut butter and our butter into the mixer. Now I have 2 cups, has to be creamy peanut butter. Look at that gooiness. And if you're a peanut butter lover like me, you could eat this right out of the jar with a spoon. So I'm going to put the peanut butter in here, the 2 cups of smooth, creamy peanut butter. Oh, it's sure gooey. You get that in there. Ugh. Yummy. Okay, scrape that all out. Should have my little spatula here, but I don't. Okay. Now we're going to put in a 1/2 cup of softened butter. So let me get that in here. Okay. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix and combine the butter and the peanut butter. Whoopsie. Let me get this thing up. Okay. Have no muscles here. Here we go. Smells good if you like peanut butter. I just saw footsteps coming downstairs and my grandson Kyle is here and he's laughing at me over there. Maybe one of these days I'll get him in a video. What do you think, Kyle?
Maybe.
Maybe. Wow, that's good. We got Lucas in. We just had Aaron in. Maybe we'll get Kyle in and then Jake. So we'll see. That'll be all 4 of them. So let me get this creamy and incorporated. You like my ho-ho-ho shirt and my candy cane earrings? Gotta get in the spirit. Okay, I have all of that combined. Now here's the ingredient that a lot of people don't use, but I'm gonna use it because I like it. We're gonna put in here 2 tablespoons of brown sugar packed. And as always, I'll put the recipe in the description box below for you. We're also going to add to that some vanilla extract. We need 1 1/4 teaspoons of vanilla extract. You know I love vanilla extract. What do I like more than vanilla extract? Almond extract. All right. So we're putting that in and we're going to just stir it well. So let me get that going. Okay, that looks good. Next, and this is very easy, this recipe, easy peasy. Next, we're going to gradually add in our confectioner's sugar. And we have 3 1/4 cups of confectioner's sugar. So I'm going to just slowly add it to the bowl and mix it. Kyle happens to be one of my grandsons that likes peanut butter, so I know he's going to enjoy these. Don't be like crazy Diva. And don't put it on high. You're going to have a powder cloud all over the place. Put a little more in. Okay, I'm going to get that all combined. Some more in. So I hope you're all enjoying the holiday season. Did you all do your baking? Even though this Christmas is very different for a lot of us with the virus and the stay-at-home rules. There's 5 of us here, and then my daughter and son-in-law is coming over with their 2 children and my daughter's in-law. So it'll just be immediate family, and there'll be, what, is it a 9 of us or 11 of us? And we're staying safe. But well, I want to keep up the holiday traditions. I want to decorate, and I want to bake and have a good time. So let me get the rest of this mixed. I might put in a clip for you. You've already, if you saw the video on my Christmas tree, on my baking themed Christmas tree, you've already seen that with all the ornaments on it. If you haven't, you can go back and see it. Maybe I can put the link in the description box for you. But it looks like Santa came early because Grandma spoils everybody. It's just me. I get more joy out of giving than receiving. And I wrap as I go along, so just about everything's under the tree. But they will know they can look, but don't touch. All right. Now always remember, take your spatula. You always have to break down the sides. You want to make sure that all your ingredients are incorporated and nothing is left behind. There we go. Smells yummy. A cookie sheet, and line it with wax paper, which I've already done here. I'm going to take my bowl off here, and I'm going to get my little cookie scoop. And what you're going to do is wash your hands really good, and you're going to scoop out tablespoons of this mixture. You're going to roll them in the palm of your hand so you get a nice smooth ball. And then you're going to place them on the wax paper on your cookie sheet. And if your peanut butter mixture is a little sticky, you can either add more confectioner's sugar to it. So you just roll them in the palm of your hands. So I'm going to get all that done off camera. I'm going to put this sheet in my freezer about a half hour because you want these nice and cold and chilled. And then I'm going to melt my chocolate in my microwave. I put a bag of chocolate in there. I'm going to melt it at 30-second intervals. After 30 seconds, I'll stir it. After another 30 seconds, I'll stir it again. It has to be nice and smooth. If you find you're having difficulty making it smooth, you can add just a few drops of vegetable oil to it and keep stirring it. The reason we tell you to check it every 30 seconds is because in the blink of an eye, your chocolate can... So, all right, let me get these balls rolled off camera. Let me put them in the freezer for a half hour. I'm going to have myself some lunch. I'm going to melt my chocolate, and then I'll be back. So don't you go away. Okay, so here you see I rolled the peanut butter mixture into balls, and as I told you before you take it out of the bowl, check it, and if it seems way too sticky to make a ball, just add some more confectioner's sugar to it. So these now have been in my freezer for an hour. I melted my chocolate in the microwave, as I told you before how to do it. Now you're going to need some toothpicks. This is really easy to do. By freezing these balls, it makes them nice and firm, so the toothpick will stay in there. So I'm going to take a toothpick, I'm going to push it in to... So here's what they look like a little closer up. I dipped one tray. I have the other tray to dip now. And as soon as they harden on that wax paper, I'm going to taste one of those babies. And I'll let you know what I think. Everybody, the Buckeyes are all done. Now, one thing I wanted to mention to you is, as you can see, they have toothpicks in them from when I dipped them. You can take your toothpick out, and just with your finger, you know, your clean finger, you can smooth over the hole. And then they look perfect on the top with no holes in them. And they're soft now. So the chocolate is hardening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in a little while in my airtight container, and I'm going to refrigerate them. This was a reject. In fell off the stick into the chocolate. So I'm going to taste it, and I'll let you know what I think. Look at that. Wow. Good taste. Almost exactly like a peanut butter cup. They're very sweet. So I think the most you or your guest will eat is probably 2 of them, because they are sweet, but they are delicious. And if you like chocolate and you like peanut butter, I give this a 2 thumbs up. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope we don't have another snowstorm like we just did. And thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to watch. Don't forget, we have some more Christmas ones coming up. So if you haven't already subscribed, go down below and hit the subscribe and the bell next to it. You'll get a notification when my new videos are up. So from moi to you, stay safe, stay warm. So good. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Toodles!